Yes, Kaviraj. Hello. But it's not working. No internet is showing. First floor, huh? Okay. So first of all, we are going to see what exactly is this AWS, why we are doing this AWS. I hope for all of you, concept is clear why you are here. So what you are going to do with AWS, and in AWS also what you are going to read here. Any idea? Hmm? In this AWS, it's not a small thing. There is a lot of things inside this AWS. But which one you are doing? Which course of Amazon you are doing or AWS you are doing? AWS is not a course, right? Amazon Web Service. That's it. But the course which you are doing, which one it is? Solution Associate. Okay. So in this Solution Architect Associate, what are the things you are going to learn? Huh? RDS EC2. So once you complete this solution architect, what type of role you will have? Hmm? Cloud architect. You know about the architect? Architect need minimum 8 to 10 years of experience. As a cloud engineer, cloud support engineer, means just like a level 1. You cannot expect the higher level in the beginning. Okay. Even you have the knowledge to reach the architect level, you need experience in that domain. Architect means who is doing the solution designing and all. So for that, without working in the live environment, how you will become solution architect? So here, first of all, we will start with the website of Amazon, and we will explore a lot of things. Like first, AWS learning path. So what exactly we have to learn here in this AWS? What are the steps we have? Okay, not this one. And also, you should know that AWS, some of the courses are free on this AWS portal. Means whatever you are doing here related to that lot of topic, you can go to this AWS and from there you can learn also. And that will be the authentic information from there. think I have to search. Instead, I will show you there. This one. So it's a little bit old one, but in this AWS certification, the first step, the first ladder for your course is cloud practitioner. Okay, so AWS cloud practitioner is the first one. Then we come to AWS solution architect. Okay, associate level. Okay. Then next it comes to the developer. Okay, on the associate level, system ops administrator. So generally this one is old. Now what they have done, they have divided first cloud practitioner, then you will do solution architect. After that there is a different field here for this professional, and then we have the specialist. Okay, so that's what I was searching here. Let me search once again. Certification path. This one. So first one here you see we have the cloud practitioner. Then we can go for first solution architect. In this solution architect, is it visible from backside? If not, come in front. Lot of space is there. Then we have this DevOps engineer. Okay. So for that you do the cloud practitioner. Then this associate. After that, for the developer or system operation administrator, these two further merged in only two categories for the professional, only the solution architect professional and DevOps engineer professional. Later, you can go for specialization for the advanced networking, data analytic, database, machine learning, and so on. Okay. So our track will be this one, solution architect associate. Okay. Cloud practitioner, if you go through the syllabus, it is only about what are the services available on AWS, how we can do the cost calculation, then the billing related to these all things only we have in cloud practitioner, not how to configure the services. For that we have solution architect. Okay. Now, when you are going to complete this course, definitely one thing will come in your mind that immediately I should take the certification. Correct? All of you maybe have some plan that once I complete this AWS, I will go for AWS certification. So, how many of you have this plan? And what about rest? No money, or money is there. So, those who are planning for AWS certification, for them, I will make a thing very clear. As a trainer, I will not lie. The course which you are doing here, that is not sufficient for you to crack the AWS certification exam. And these things I am saying on the record even. The reason is I'll not show you the big dreams. Certification exam is something different and learning is something different. For the certification exam, the way they ask the question, you have to practice first. Okay. They will ask scenario based question. Here you are going to learn the things in separate as a topic, as a feature. There they will not ask you to create a EC2 machine. They'll not ask you to create a NAT gateway. They'll give you a scenario. And for that scenario, what is the option you have to select from the down? So just by completing this course, if you go and appear the exam, 100% you write it somewhere, you will fail. There is a no chance. Maybe it's a luck. You can pass. That is a different thing. But only by reading this course, you cannot crack your AWS certification exam. Not only AWS certification exam, any course, whatever you do in the institutes. For certification, you have to practice first. And what type of practice is? Download some exam dumps. Okay. So dumps will be the questions which they have asked in the previous exams. From those dumps, you have to practice first, then you go. Also, I will suggest once you complete your AWS course here in Basin, or those who are doing anywhere, then they should go for one official certification training on AWS portal. Definitely they will cost, but not how much they are costing for the exam. That will be less than that. For exam, it is $150. Okay. And once you fail, again you have to pay $150. Instead, if I pay 2-3 thousand rupees and get a certification training on AWS portal, after this training, that will be very helpful for you to crack the exam. That is the thing. Why you cannot go directly first? Why you are paying Besant and why you are not going directly for the AWS portal for learning this AWS solution associate is all the things will get bounced for you because their language, the way of teaching, because they will not know what exactly they have to give. They will only focus based on the certification. So once you complete your course here, you are familiar with the AWS, their environment, how it works, what exactly is, means you will have the idea. Then when you are going with the certification training on that AWS portal, I'm not saying on any other portal, official AWS training websites are there. You go there, do the training, complete the training, then prepare for your exam for 1 month, then appear the exam, and definitely you can crack. So one of the students here, Prakash, his name was Prakash. So he completed training here. Then luckily he got the option to get trained on AWS portal from his company. Okay, for company they do the corporate trainings. So he has taken training from AWS portal and he attempted the exam and in one shot he cracked. So that's why I am guiding you that you also don't go immediately after this training. First prepare yourself, then go for the training. Clear? Second thing, whatever you are learning here, in the interview, definitely questions will be different. Different means here I will show you create this EC2 machine, this, that. They'll give you the scenario and you have to give the solution. With which feature you are going to resolve this issue, or you can give the solution. So in that way you have to learn. So how you can learn in that way? Whatever topic you are learning, you have to think where I will use in the corporate. For example, you are creating issue 2 machine. Why I am creating it? When I will create in future? In what type of requirement? What type of scenario we will create it? So that you have to. So that question should come from your side. Okay. You see exam preparation, get certified, lot of options are there in the training portal. So from there you can go explore and get the course from. You see individual subscription are priced 29 USD monthly and 450 USD annual. So annual is not required, 1 month you can take and accordingly you can explore. Okay. So this is basically about the certification. Now coming to the cloud. So what exactly is a cloud computing? Hmm? Cloud computing means the computing which is done with the help of Chandrayaan 2. Hmm? correct? The computing which we do with the help of Chandrayaan 2 or any other satellite which is sent by Russia or our Indian team or NASA, like that. Cloud computing is what? Something which is there in the satellite, with the help of satellite we are doing communication. Is it like that? Then which service? Storage. I am using my laptop. So which service I am using here? It is also a compute service. So what exactly is the cloud service? In this hard disk also I am storing. So I am doing cloud service. Hmm? Cloud service means remote service. That's it. In simple, remote service. I am storing my data in this hard disk. It's not cloud service. Reason, cloud is directly equivalent to remote. When we talk about the cloud computing means remote computing. This is my local computing. I am near to the machine. I am near to the server. I am near to the laptop. I am near to the storage. So this is not cloud computing. Computing doesn't mean only storage. It means everything. Whatever we do in the field of IT, these all things comes under the computing. Wherever the processor, RAM, motherboards are used, these all things comes under the compute service. So cloud computing means directly remote computing. Why we say like this? Okay. For example, we are talking about Amazon, AWS. So where is Amazon? How we are connecting with the Amazon? We are storing our data on Google Drive. Means where the data goes? It is going somewhere on the land, na? Not in the sky, not in the cloud. So where it is going? So Google have some data centers, big data centers, somewhere in Hyderabad, somewhere in Chennai, somewhere in Mumbai, like that, somewhere in Noida, Gurgaon, like this type of places. In India, apart from India, they have other places also. So cloud computing means remote computing. I don't have my anything, but I am using their service. That's why we say cloud service. Service means what? You don't have the car and you have to go somewhere. So what you will do? You will hire a car. You will rent a car. So the car owner, he is giving you what? Service. So similarly, cloud service, cloud computing means they have their data center and they are saying you, if you want to use, pay me this much and use. Like car also we are renting hourly basis. Bike also we are renting hourly basis. Similarly, cloud service means the remote service. I don't need to invest. I don't need to purchase anything. There is someone who is having a very big infrastructure, and for that they are offering me as a service. You want anything? Use it. Pay me only the duration for which you have used. So cloud means remote service. So cloud is nowhere on the satellite, nowhere in the cloud, nothing. It's on the land itself. It is near to us. Instead of owing all the things by our own, investing in these whole things, like suppose you have 2 GB of data, sorry, 2 terabyte of data, and you have to store. So what is the solution? You will purchase a hard disk, external hard disk, you will store your data. If you take the cloud service means you are using their storage to keep your data and you are paying rent for that. Similarly, like how you have a lot of things to store, but you don't have a space, so you will rent a godown. In that godown, you will keep your things and you will pay rent to them. Understood? I need a server. So generally what I need along with the server, I need the space, I need the power, I need the internet connection, I need to purchase the server hardware, operating system. I have to hire someone who is having knowledge to configure the server. So these all things are my investment. But if I take the service, I don't need to do anything. They already have, just I have to pay and use. For example, you are in Bangalore. So if you come to Bangalore, what you need to do? You need to purchase a land or house. Then you will stay here, take admission in Basin, and then start your course. Correct? Generally, if there is a no rent solution, no PG is there, then what option is there? Definitely, your parents have to first buy a land or any house here for you. Then you can come here, stay here, and then after you can start your course. Maybe after that you will think, no, this course is not good for me. But all the investment which is done here, and you want to move to Mumbai, again he has to purchase there. So same condition is there in the normal data center in the normal computing. Whatever new ideas you are going to try that need upfront investment in the general data center. You want to start a business, and nowadays all the business need IT supports. Means they need the website, they need lot of things, customer informations. So without computer, they cannot think about the business. Computer servers, websites, these all things are a basic requirement to start any company. So you have some idea, okay, we are two friends, we are going to start a business. So you will sit and calculate the cost, and there will be a cost of IT section also. For that office you will take, that is a separate one room you need to store all your server, internet connection, these devices and all. After few months, what happened? Your business didn't work. All your investment scrap. So for this type of things, this all big billionaires and the businessmen, they thought, what is the problem? The problem is with the middle class. They don't have money, but they have dreams. So here is the business opportunity. So they pitch the concept of cloud computing for them. As of now, suppose Infosys, if they need to set up a data center or they have to start any business, they need to think about investment. They don't need. So who need to think? People like us. So for them, we have the cloud service because lot of startup companies they start, and then what happened after 1 year, 2 year flop. So to help them, we have the cloud service. And not only for them, for big companies also, they can use the cloud service, and slowly they are moving to that place also. But the overall idea was for these people who don't have money to invest as an upfront. As a Reliance, if you think, they will open the store. They don't think whether the customer will come or not. They'll open, they'll wait for 1 year, 2 year. Daily one customer is also coming, no problem. As a normal people, if we think, if customer is not coming in a good volume for 6 months, after that what we'll do? Let us close it. So these ideas are for us. Okay, so let us start this cloud computing. So I hope now it's clear why this cloud computing we are using and what exactly is the cloud computing. So first, before cloud computing, what was the thing? We have to buy a rack of server. Rack of server means for any IT infrastructure, there is a lot of things which is required. what are the things required? We need a data center. So data center is what? Data center is simple a room, nothing else. Just a room where data is stored. That is called data center. Okay. So in the data center, if you want to set up a data center, you have to buy all the hardware, all the servers. Then you have to take the space, electricity, internet connection. So lot of work is required there. So before cloud computing, if you want to host any website, then you have to buy full servers, monitor and maintain the server. You need one engineer, and you don't know that how much traffic will come, how much user is going to access your website. So if there is a more traffic, again you have to purchase more servers. Suppose there is a season like this Deepavali season, then it will come New Year. On that time, lot of people have the bonus they will get from the company and they will do the shopping and purchase. And after that whole year, they will sit idle and they will calculate the budget. So there is a peak season in the entire year. It's not throughout the year. For 1 month, 2 months, and after that, the remaining months, your devices are idle. Okay. What are the disadvantage? If you consider the cost, then definitely the setup is expensive. Like one server can come in 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, like that. Okay. Troubleshooting problems can be tedious. You have hired some engineer, or maybe you are the engineer. Sometimes troubleshooting you will not be able to perform, and maybe your engineers also they will not be able to. There is a minor problem, and it may take 48 hours, more than that also, to resolve that. And the traffic is varying. Sometimes the traffic is high, traffic is low, the data traffic. Your most of the server will be idle. Okay. So why we need the cloud computing? If I ask you, you are not a company. So why you need cloud computing? So you will use only one thing, that is a storage, that we all are using, that our Google Drive or any other drive if you are using. So we have lot of files, music, ebook, videos. You know that there is a movies are available on the websites. What you need? Huh? No, it's AWS Plus. So you know that already movies are there on the website. You have downloaded, you watched it. You like that movie. So what you will do? You will store it. And again for that you need the storage service. Music available on website. Live streaming you can listen. But you like that music. You'll have your own collection. And the very important data which is nowadays, that is, if you lose that data, you'll become mad. What is that nowadays? Selfie. For every moment, you will take picture and you will try in any pose I should look something different. Whatever you are, you will be, but you will try. At least for one thing, you will try 10, 20 pictures in a different pose. And that data is very important. You are alive. You can take your picture. If that data is lost, again you can take your own picture. But when your pictures are deleted, what happens? You will not get sleep. My picture was there. So to store that type of critical data, we need cloud service. Okay. So that's why nowadays we are uploading our data, our videos, everything over the cloud, which is not secure. So always keep in mind, if anything which is personal and you don't want it to share with anyone, don't upload anywhere and don't keep even on your laptops, because you don't know Whenever you have installed any software and you have given the storage permission, like most of the apps when you are installing and you give the permission for accessing the storage, you don't know how they are accessing the data. Recently there was a news that this star policy is there na, a star health insurance, they have sold the data of their customers. Data means their health data, their personal contact information, and definitely when we take the insurance, we give the nominee of our wives, children, mother, father, everyone. So nowadays there is a no privacy remains in the data, whether it is offline, online, wherever you have, no privacy is there. So it's better whatever things are there, try not to digitalize your information as much as you can. Okay. So now lot of data is there where to store. The problem is if you are storing your data like in this hard disk and you went somewhere and you forget your hard disk, you will not be able to access the data. You forget your laptop and you have your data in your laptop, you will not be able to access. If you have uploaded your data on the cloud service like Google Drive or any other, like here we have the S3 buckets. So from anywhere in the even in the cyber cafe, you will log in and you can fetch your data if it is really important for you. Okay. Only the internet connection is required. So throughout the globe, wherever you go in the world, you can access your data from there. So this is the advantage of cloud computing. Means data can be stored on the cloud and it can be accessed throughout the globe, any part of the world with the help of internet connection. Now, understand the cloud. So here we have the traditional data center. So traditional data center, when we are going to set up large upfront investment. Large upfront investment means definitely we have to invest first for all the hardware, space, renting and all. Forecasting demand is difficult. When you are setting up your data center, you don't know how much user will access your server. So you will have estimate, okay, per day 10,000 user will come to visit my website. And if suddenly 1 lakh came, what will happen? Your server will not be able to handle. And you will have a rush that I have to purchase more servers. Slow to deploy a new data center and server. So here is the one question. If I give you unlimited money, cash is there, not even you have to go and take it through the Google Pay or ATM, and ATM is not working, Google Pay is not working. Cash is there. And if I ask you to set up a data center, a small data center of 5 server, how much time you will take? There is no issue of money. Money is full. Even in cash, how much you want you take. So how much time you will take to set up a data center? Hmm? Hmm? That's what I'm asking. Money is not an issue in that case. How much time you will take? 1 month? 2 month? Hmm? I'm not asking you to buy a cloud. I'm talking about traditional data center. And I don't have investment issue. I have a lot of money. Then you tell me how much time you will take. 1 month? Huh? Within 1 month you can. Sure, na? Have you ever taken the electricity connection? How much time it takes? How many times they ask you to come to office? For home connection, if they are asking you 10 times to come to the office, for the corporate, you think how many paperwork and how many under the table work you have to do. So lot of problems are there when you are going to set up a data center, even you have the money. Why this line is written, slow to deploy a new data center and server? There are a lot of things. First, you have to search for a location. Suppose you have the location. Then the second problem, as per the server, when you have more server, the power consumption will be more. So based on the load of that, you will go to the electricity department. If you have connection, you will upgrade. If you don't have, you will take a correction. For that, I don't know the duration here, but I think minimum 1 month it should take to set up everything. Because nearby the transformer will be there, they will calculate the load on the transformer. A lot of things are there. Paperwork. Okay, that thing is done. After that, the next thing, you cannot take this broadband connection, Geo Fiber, Airtel broadband, no. For the corporate, you have to take lease line connection from the ISP, Tata, Airtel, Geo, like this. You discuss with them, you pay the money on the day one, and then you wait for 1 month. If you are if you are having good luck, then 1 month. Else, you call them salesperson. Sir, today we have scheduled, tomorrow we have scheduled. It may take again 1 month for that. Another problem. When you have the data center, you will hire some electrician to do this all wiring and all those things. Flooring work, POP work, lot of works are there to set up a data center. You have to put AC. For that, you are going to order the AC. So these all basic things take the time. After that, the major thing, the device. If you have a good luck within 2 months, if not 1 year, pay the money today, take the device after 1 year. Based on the company and the product which you have ordered and the popularity of product and availability, it might take 3 months, 6 months, even 1 year. Recently during the COVID, for one router my company ordered today and they were showing it will be delivered after 1 year. So that was the thing. So even if you have money, you cannot deploy, you cannot set up a data center within 1 month even. So a lot of factors are there. Maintaining data center is expensive. Why it is expensive? Whether it is in use or not. Electricity is there, house rent is there. If any part gets faulty, you have to replace. It's your problem. Engineer you have to hire to monitor and maintain the data center. So these all are maintenance cost. You own all the security and compliance burden. So what exactly it is this? Security means definitely the physical security. Someone should not enter in your the data center. Second is your data security, like you have to install some firewall, some security rules, so that from the outsider internet users they should not hack your data center. So that is your headache. Another thing is compliance. So when you are owing any company on that time, you have lot of government rules that you have to follow. This compliance. If not, immediately sealed, your company will get sealed. So a lot of certifications you have to take from. Like one of that is ISO. Even this institute is running, there will be one ISO certification. And based on that, ISO certification means what? Emergency exit, fire exit, washroom, drinking water, air, everything. They will come for the inspection and then they will give the certificate, and they give the certificate only for 2 or 3 years. Again, after 3 years, re-inspection will be done that you are maintaining these things or not. So similarly, it happens in the companies also. Advantage of cloud computing. So you don't need to guess the capacity, how much traffic will come. Don't need to think. How much is your budget? Take that much server. And there is a one feature called auto scaling. So whenever there is a huge traffic, automatically that much number of servers will get added. And when the traffic is low, automatically the servers will get removed. And the period for which you have used additional servers, you are going to pay. Second thing, You don't need to spend money on maintaining the data center because electricity, internet connection, and this all they take care. Go global in a minute means if you need 5 server within few hours, you can take all the servers and your server is live and it can be accessed throughout the globe because you are not purchasing everything. All setups are there. Just you have to configure. Like how we add anything through this Flipkart and Amazon. Self-service option is there in AWS. Whatever service you need, just take it and bill will come later. Accordingly, you use everything. So this is the advantage of using cloud computing. No upfront investment. You don't need to pay anything in advance. Monthly bill will come. Okay. No need to wait for any device. Within the single day, you can set up your own data center inside the cloud. You can have your own storage server, whatever you want. It will take time from your side only, how much time you take to configure it. That's it. Okay. Now, elasticity. So, elasticity is what? Ability to acquire the resource as you needed them. Like when you eat more, what happens? And when it is digested, then so who is controlling? Elastic of your trousers. When it is needed more, accordingly it will expand, and when it is not required, it will adjust. So same thing is there. So here we will use the term elasticity. So elasticity means whenever we need any service, any resource of the AWS, accordingly it will acquire, and when it is not required, it will release also. So that is called elasticity. So automatically these things happens. So next day we will start from slide number 11. So just note it.